record this. Yeah. So it's really building community all over, which is so powerful and so beautiful. Yeah. Now, I know there's a lot of fear that's happening in the world. You might be personally very affected. Yeah, some of us are personally very affected. Some of us might have family that are sick, very affected, or we ourselves, or financially. There's a lot of crisis going on right now for a lot of people. There's exhaustion, there is panic, fear, there's all of that out there. But even if it doesn't personally affect you as much, it's held in the group consciousness, it's held in the group field. Yeah, and it's massive. If you're looking, if you're feeling into the group field that's out there, it's almost, I want to say almost impossible to not be in that, because it's so strong. Yeah. So what I'm offering here, what I'm attempting is finding a moment to really step out of that the best we can, step out of this group field. Yeah, there's a lot of, also I wanted to mention that if you're wondering, I had this at some point last week where I was like, what is happening? My physical body started responding really strong, although I was like, I don't feel the fear, but my physical body responded very strong. We're holding this sometimes in our physical body, we're holding this in our genetics. Yeah, the energy out there is war energy, really, survival. The virus holds survival energy, survival fight. Yeah. So sometimes we're holding it in the genetics, it's being triggered up, it's being brought up to the surface, and we're not even sure where the heck it's coming from besides everything around us. Yeah. So we can look at that. We will look at that. I'm not sure exactly where we're going. Yeah, I'll see where the energy will take us, depending what everybody needs in the group. But yeah, I really would like to find a space where we can step back for a moment and look at what is possible at this time. What is possible to go into instead of this, oh my God, what's happening? Yeah, is there a way? And I know there's a lot of that out there right now, which I'm really grateful for, a lot of people bringing more of that peaceful energy in. Yeah. So for the work, for the meditation, for me it's always important that you're comfortable. So if you want to sit, well, it'll be like a guided meditation, but energy will be working with you, will be running as well. And I think we're few enough that I can even tap into some vortex energy, which is just lovely. We'll see where it goes, but yeah, it's always important for me that you're comfortable. So that might be sitting up, upright spine, that's beautiful. The energy can run easier that way, the breath can run easier that way. But if you feel uncomfortable, please, by all means, lie down, relax, whatever feels best for you. Yeah. And then once you find that place, just go ahead and arrive. Just take a moment and arrive. And you can watch me if you want, but you really might want to close your eyes and just go inside and relax. And arriving, when I say arriving, really looking at what is there right now. Where am I right now? Just on a physical body level, is there tension? Or maybe pain, injuries, or is it relaxed? Is the physical body happy, or maybe not so much? Just observing, not changing. And then noticing the emotional body. Where's that right now? And there's a lot probably for most of us, fear, anger, sadness, whatever there is, what's there right now, right in this moment, not before, not after, right now. And then, what are the thoughts like right now? What is thinking? Are there a lot of thoughts? Maybe from what happened last week or today. Maybe what you have to do later. Again, not changing, just noticing. The energy is supporting you. The energy right now, it is vortex healing running. And it's helping your system to center, coming into the center. And then noticing what's the breath like today? How is it breathing? Fast, slow, deep, flat. Are you breathing in your chest mainly or in your belly? And then noticing what is supporting you. Are you sitting on a chair or lying on a bed, couch? And underneath that, the floor. And underneath that, really, earth holding us, supporting us all the time, being held. We're being held also by the energy. Vortex works with divine light, divine consciousness. So really supported by source, by the divine. And being supported by quite a few light beings there today as well. And while you're being held, while you're in a safe space, if you're feeling into your physical body, where in your physical body is fear? Just noticing. Where's fear? And where's safety? And if we're not sure, that's perfectly fine, but sometimes we can really tell, oh, that body part is fear or feels fear or safety. Just kind of scanning the body. What is there? Fear, unrest, discomfort, and then safety, peace. Something noticing, and then let's focus on the heart center. Heart center, the center of the chest, just above the breast area. And see if you can feel that area. Sometimes when there's a lot of emotions, it's hard to feel in there. See if you can kind of go in there. Heart center. Deep in there. Maybe underneath any kind of unrest might be sitting there. Maybe underneath there's a place that's safe. Deep in there. It's a place that's home, essence. Deep in there. Yeah, some of us might see it as a beautiful light energy. Access to the divine, place of peace, creation energy, your essence, love. Beautiful energy, it's very powerful, deep in there. And the energy right now is supporting you, getting deeper in there and filling that up more, making it stronger, easier to feel. And then see that that light in there starts expanding, starts growing, flooding the whole heart center, any part that might be not feeling as well. Flooding deep in there, beautiful essence, divinity, flooding the whole heart, love, expanding beyond the heart center, flooding the whole chest area. Growing, deep connection to source, to self. growing, healing energy. Chest into the whole torso, stomach, back, shoulders, the head, arms and hands, legs and the feet, flooding the whole body. Every cell soaking up this beautiful light, especially the areas where there might have been fear or unrest. Really let those areas soak up with that light. It's safety, it's home. We know this space, we can trust this space. It's getting stronger, flooding the whole body. Stronger beyond the physical body, going into the energy field, going into the etheric body. The etheric body is the energy layer right around the physical body. That is the bridge into the physical body. If that is weak, we're very susceptible to anything, energy, but also infections, virus, bacteria. Flooding, strengthening the etheric body, filling that, pumping that up more strength through the whole body, through every cell of the body, into the etheric body. Strengthening. We're not creating a boundary, we're creating strength. And then it's going further out, it's expanding out that energy beyond the etheric body, further into the energy field, radiating. And that's going to keep going, it's going to keep happening. We're plugged into that all the time, at any point. And while that keeps running, we're going to go into the karmic field, past lives. We're present here, we're in our body, we're held, we're supported. We're going to look at the karmic field. What is sitting in there for each of us that is being triggered now in this situation? Survival. War. Information of war-like circumstances. Survival. Loss. Deep, deep primal fear from past lives. Survival, primal fear, not having a home. What happens next? Not having food, losing family, loved ones. Many, many lifetimes, different lifetimes, similar to a lot of us. A lot of loss that comes in as well. Fear, loss, helplessness. Control comes in. Being controlled. Survival, bare minimum. Okay. Okay, we're coming back here. Energy is still looking for a few of us in the karmic field, but we're coming meanwhile back here into the body, into the heart, connecting with that source energy essence. Okay. And the energy starts working on the brain thought forms. Collective consciousness that we're taking in of fear, unplugging from that collective consciousness. Mental, mental energy body, energy around the physical body, thought forms that are sitting in there, clearing those. Fear, survival. There's anger, there's a massive amount of anger as well. Helplessness. Okay. There's a frequency coming in that is very connected to the angelic realm. We're going back into the heart. We're going back to the heart center, into that connection to the divine. Plugging in, connecting, safety, home. Being held at the moment, really by the angels, angelic frequency coming in. And while we're being held, I invite you to look into the future for you. What does the future look like at current state right now? Is there fear that comes up with that? The unknown, we don't know. Or maybe not. But if there is, what does it look like? We're being held, we're being supported right here. But if you look at the future right now, and then connect with that energy in your heart and intend for that to run into that image of the future. Pour that in. You don't have to have an intention what needs to happen. Just infuse it with that essence, with that pure love creation energy. You can intend this to move into the highest good of all. But really, let it just run into what will happen in the future. You're being held in that energy while it's running. You can almost just step aside and see that running. You don't have to do anything, just kind of trusting that it'll work out in the highest and best good, that the divine is there supporting. So you can just drop, fall, just letting that go, letting that run, falling into that stream of the divine. Surrender. Safety, we're in safety here. Completely letting that go, we're in safety. It's like floating in this stream of divine energy, taken care of. All of us. Falling, dropping, dropping into safety, trust. Nothing we can do. Falling, dropping, letting go. Falling into that deeper and deeper, being held. And there might be different images coming up. It's almost like a stream you're floating in, swimming in. Surrender. Letting grace come in, giving room, opening the space for grace to come in and take care of us. And while we're floating in there, while we're connecting with the divine, I invite you to send that energy, that beautiful connection from your heart, not your energy, but really the divine. Send that out to whoever you're surrounded by at the moment, family, people that you're closest with, who you think can really use that right now, need that right now. Close friends, family. Holding them in this divine light, love, safety, trust. And then maybe you want to expand that to more people, maybe to the street where you live, or even the city where you live in. Connecting deeply to the divine, into your heart, sending that out, you're being held. Maybe further than the city that you're living in, maybe the country. And maybe the continent, maybe around the globe. The intention, wherever it needs to go, it will go. Holding space for all of us, for grace to come in. Maybe you get images where the energy lands, maybe not. Peace, trust, love, so much love coming in right now. And then, if you like, you can stay with that a little longer. But whenever you're ready, you can come back into your heart. Into your body. What does the body feel like right now? The legs, the arms, the heart. The energy is starting to integrate everything that happened in your system. Being aware one more time of the connection to the earth. Grounding what we worked with into the earth, grounding it into the body, into the earth here, now. And then whenever you're ready, you can come back here, arriving back here at the computer, If you're on the computer, the phone, on the phone. Energy still running a little bit, integrating everything. We're still being very held. It's very hard for me to get out of this space because we're still being held so beautifully, which can bring up a lot as well. Okay, that's getting less. Good. Okay, I think I'm back now somewhat. This is hopefully recorded. That's if it does what I think it does. I will post this online, so you're more than welcome to watch this again. The work that I started with in the beginning, regardless of, we were lucky we weren't that many people, so I was able to run to support everything with the Vortex energy, to have that come in as well. But regardless, with or without Vortex, the process of really connecting inside with that energy source that we all have, right? But then not just flooding the body, also flooding especially the etheric field. That's the bridge into the physical body. If that's weak, that's how we're more susceptible to anything that's out there. If that's energetic stuff, emotional stuff, whatever, if that's viruses or bacteria. Yeah. And I'm not saying it because I want to create fear, oh my God, but it's really, it's also not a border or like a wall that I'm trying to create, but to strengthen it, just to strengthen it. We can always use that at any point, I think. I had my fair share on that and have been working diligently on that for myself, realizing it's a gift for me. This whole thing makes me realize, oh, there's no weak points. Yeah, so it's a blessing. So that process, you can do this just a couple minutes in the morning before you get up. It doesn't have to take that long. I don't know how long it took us, maybe 10 minutes for that part. But it can be a few minutes, just connecting, checking in with the body, and then finding that energy and making sure you connect it with that, and you're strengthening the body just for a moment, maybe before you go to bed again, if you like. I think I found that very helpful. And then the other thing, the last part, really connecting, and then connecting globally with that. For me personally, I find that very, very beautiful and powerful as well. To create the connection, but also to go into a state of letting go of grace, because that's all we've got right now, really, essentially, right? So you're more than welcome to do that with the video, without the video. If I manage to get that up, I should. I will post that in the event, the link to that on Facebook. But you can also find it on my YouTube channel once it's there. Yeah, our YouTube channel you can find on my website. There's a lot more videos. They're free things. If you feel you want to explore a little bit, if you are maybe having a lot of time on your hands right now at home. There was something else. Yes, I am happy to offer this again if people feel that that's helpful. So I'd love feedback on that as well. There's also something I wanted to mention. Yes, I am offering, and some of you know this already, I'm offering an immune booster for the immune system, to strengthen the immune system, especially for the next 3 weeks. That's on my website. There is a pricing on it that I put there because it's limited. I keep it very minimal though, and if somebody says, hey, I don't have any money at all, do let me know and we'll figure it out. I don't want anybody to feel they can use help and they can't get it because of finances. Okay, that is really very powerful, straightforward vortex, boosting the energy system, boosting the immune system, and those are for me, they're very powerful, those energies. So I want to share. Yeah, and that's 3 times a week for 3 weeks. I'm doing it for now. Who knows, maybe longer. Yeah. I think that's all I needed to say about that. My brain goes somewhere out there when I'm doing these. So yeah, and other than that, I see there's quite a few of you that I haven't seen in so long. Let's please connect, but also the others, let's connect please at this time. I really feel it's a beautiful time to do that. It is always a beautiful time to do that, but it gives us the opportunity really to reconnect. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, be all safe, be healthy. Let me know if you feel, if you have any feedback on this, and I hopefully will see you one or the other way soon. All right, thank you guys. Oh, there's a message coming in. There's more. Let me see.